Rock Doctor coming at you live with yet another installment of Must Know Rock Guitar Moves. Yep, this is volume number 68. It's actually a continuation of volume 67 with the secret Jed Clampett harmony licks. So what I wanted to do after I shot that last video was basically give you the straight skinny on how I make harmony lines without having to think a whole bunch, without being a professor of music theory. I don't think about all that stuff really. So let's just start with first things first. I'm using my backing track in A number 1, and I looped the very first section, which is just this. A minor to F, kind of stylized. I let it go through twice. But in the real world, I'm thinking, when I'm jamming over it, I'm just thinking of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it goes through twice, and every time that little cycle goes through, I've got a lick. The lick is 2 measures long, so are the chords. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get the dry erase board over here for a minute. Okay, look at this. So, I'm in the key of A minor, yes I am, again, and I'm using the A natural minor scale in the 5th position, which is also where the A blues scale or A pentatonic minor, the home scale, is. It's pretty easy to play. If you look at it, I'm not going to play through it here, I'll walk you through it with the chart. Look, on the low E string it's 5, 7, 8. On the A string it's also 5, 7, 8. Okay? On the D string it's 5, 7, 9. I'm not really using that 9th fret B note in this at all, but there it is. On the G string, I just put 2 notes for this example. It's 5 and 7. On the B string, it's 5, 6, 8. And the final high string there is 5, 7, 8. Pretty easy stuff, and the licks all come directly out of that. I designed it that way so that you didn't have to leave that position and worry about anything else as far as scale fingering shapes or any of that. All right, now here's the deal. Let me play the first lick again. And when I make up a harmony line, I'm thinking about the contour of the line. You know, how it goes up and down, and you know, the note veils and all that. So here you go, listen. And just follow along with the tab on this, okay? It's pretty simple, but what you'll notice, let me play the first little bit of it. I started on the G string, the 5th fret, and I went straight through the scale for 5 tones. I ascended 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Then I went down 2 notes from there. Then I skipped up 2 notes, which is a minor 3rd in this case, to the 8th fret, and I hit a G note and bent it up to an A. So all told, you got this. So again, I went up 5 scale tones in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I went back 2. Then the last note, I skipped up 2 notes from where that current note 5 is. I went up to 8, bent it up to a chord tone A. Well, when I make the harmony, I make that line do the same exact thing. Following through the scale, the trick is to know what note to start on, and to make that harmony line, I started on the note that is 2 notes above the original note. So the first note was C, so I'm going to go 2 notes past it, to D, no, to E. So I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to go up 5 notes, down 2, then skip back up 2, and bend that note. That's it! So it's really pretty simple if you take this approach. Now, what about the second line? The second line was this. Okay, now I'm using the same approach there as far as what does the line do. I started on the high string, the A note, 5th fret, but look what happened. I went from A, then I skipped back 2 notes to F. Then I went up a tone to G. Then I went back 2 notes to E. So now I've got this. Then I went up a tone from E to F, back down to E, to D, and then down to C. So the whole line is. And I take that same up and down structure and apply it to the harmony line, which starts on the note 2 notes above A, right here. There it is, it's fine. the tab. It's really easy if you think of it this way. Just copy the way the original line moves up and down. And start a third away or 2 notes above the note. It's that simple. I just wanted to shoot this video to kind of clear it up because I made the last one was so convoluted and everybody's like, what the hell? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So, there you go. You don't have to think about every note name. You just have to know where you're starting and follow the contour of it. How many scale tones does it go up? How many does it go down? What does it do? And make the other line mirror it. Simple! And it sounds cool and people will think you're smart. Even if you're not, like me. I'm not that smart. But I fake it pretty well. All right. So it's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, order me a pizza, and for the love of God, find me a hot chick bass player. That would be awesome. A hot chick bass player, yeah. Sorry, John. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.